You are listening to Jason's Billion Dollar Twist by Pocket FM. Episode 9.
When Jules and Alyssa agreed to join the game, little did they know that their perception of Jason would soon be destroyed. Jason and his friends showcased their golf expertise with every swing and putt, shocking Jules and Alyssa.
How is he so good at this game? These must be some lucky shots.
Jules gritted his teeth. After all, he was an athlete, so how could Jason be better than him? The competitive banter grew intense, and the atmosphere crackled with tension. As the game progressed, Jason led the group to the Manor's signature hole, a challenging par 5 surrounded by a picturesque landscape. It was time to deliver the final blow. Jason gestured towards the hole.
Let's make this interesting, shall we? Winner takes all.
Jules, unable to imagine that Jason, a supposed novice, could be a golf ace, agreed to the challenge, unaware of the trap he was stepping into. The stakes were set, and the air was thick with anticipation. Jason unleashed a remarkable shot as the game climaxed, expertly navigating the obstacles and landing the ball near the hole. Feeling the pressure, Jules tried to match Jason's feat, but fell short. The crowd watched in amazement as Jason secured another victory. After the shot, Jason, with a composed yet triumphant attitude, turned to Jules and Alyssa.
Thanks for the game. Better luck next time.
The trio gracefully left the golf course, leaving Jules and Alyssa stunned and perplexed by the unexpected events. Little did they realize that Jason's revenge had just begun, and the Manor had more surprises for them. As Jules and Alyssa walked away from the golf course, their disbelief echoed in whispered conversations.
Did you see that? How can Jason be such an expert in golf? This sport is for rich people,
Jules remarked, a mix of frustration and confusion evident in his tone. Alyssa, equally puzzled, replied,
I don't get it. Maybe he's just showing off. This doesn't make sense.
Little did they know that Jason played golf with his father before the latter's passing. The sport held sentimental value for Jason, and his skill on the golf course wasn't just a show. It was a reflection of cherished memories spent with his father. Later that day, everyone returned to the college after a fun yet thrilling session at the Manor. Jason discreetly reported to the school administrator to maintain a low-key profile. He needed to convey that he could no longer fulfill his duties as a scholarship student because he found a new job in the Monteverde group. Surprisingly, the administrator informed him that the Monteverde group had already been in touch and asserted that they would manage his school payments. The admin, genuinely proud, praised.
We're proud of you, Jason. It is quite the journey from a scholarship student to a Monteverde employee and scholar. We wish you all the best for your career. Thank you for all the support so far. It means a lot to me.
Jason expressed his gratitude and walked towards the cafeteria. But whispers and hushed conversations started circulating in the cafeteria in no time, as some students noticed Jason's absence at the cleaning counter.
The school must have finally thrown out that failure,
said someone.
What will he do now? Start begging?
Said another. When Jason unexpectedly walked into the cafeteria, placing his lunch order like an ordinary student for the first time, everyone was shocked. The cafeteria manager, accustomed to routine orders, nodded to Jason.
It's good to see you back, Jason. What can I get for you today?
Jason placed his order, leaving the curious onlookers confused and curious. Upon spotting Jason in the cafeteria, Alyssa couldn't resist the opportunity to make a scene. In a loud, mocking voice, ensuring everyone could hear, she questioned Jason's absence from work.
Why aren't you working today, Jason?
Did your scholarship get revoked because your grades took a nosedive?
The cafeteria momentarily fell silent, eyes turning towards Jason as he faced the unexpected public scrutiny. Feeling the weight of the curious gazes directed at him, Jason hesitated slightly before responding.
No. My scholarship is still intact. I've got a new job with the Monteverde Group, and they've graciously extended their scholarship to cover my education.
A wave of astonishment swept through the cafeteria as Jason's unexpected revelation hung in the air. Some onlookers whispered excitedly,
Have you heard the news? Jason's now working with the Monteverde Group.
Others, wide-eyed, responded in hushed tones.
No way. That's like the ultimate dream job. I heard they're extremely selective.
The first group nodded.
Absolutely. It's not just a job, it's a pathway to success. The Monteverdes only choose the best of the best.
The second group sighed.
I wish I could land something like that. Imagine the opportunities it could bring.
The first group agreed.
Exactly. It's like holding a golden ticket to the elite circles. Everyone's craving a chance to step into the Monteverde company.
Alyssa, upon hearing this, retorted with jealousy.
Are y'all stupid? Jason's job can't be anything important. He must be working as a janitor. Who'd acknowledge his capacity since he is penniless and has no connections?
A sympathetic onlooker shook his head.
You just sound jealous. It's clear Jason's doing something right if he got into the Monteverde Group.
But most of the students were swayed by Alyssa's words and started sneering at Jason. Meanwhile, maintaining his composure, Jason ignored the comments and focused on his lunch, determined not to let negativity overshadow his accomplishments. Fueled by anger, Alyssa muttered to Jules,
Wait a second. Now it all makes sense. Do you remember what Dominic said about being friends with the manor's owner? Jason is just a leech tagging along. I can't believe we thought otherwise.
Jules, feeling equally jealous and angry, nodded in agreement.
Yeah, you may be right. This totally makes sense. We shouldn't let go of this opportunity.
Jason, how was it like freeloading off Dominic?
Alyssa spoke aloud, making sure everyone heard her. Her words resonated with those already doubtful about Jason's sudden success. The idea that Jason might exploit his connection with Dominic fueled the growing suspicion among onlookers. As the cafeteria buzzed with speculation, some onlookers nodded in agreement with Alyssa's narrative.
Jason the freeloader.
Somebody called out, and the crowd started speaking in a sing-song fashion.
Jason is a freeloader. Jason is a freeloader.
Jason sighed as he sat alone at the corner table. He tried to shut out the comments, but there was also a flicker of vengeance inside him.
What if I showed them I'm not as worthless as they think me to be?
Subscribe now to find out what happens next in Jason's $1 billion twist.